Hi everyone, Holly from Safe for Kids here again. I hope you've been enjoying these videos that I've been making on protective education. In the last video, we talked about public and private and the importance of children knowing the correct anatomical names for their body parts. And I said that I'd do a specific video on talking to kids about pornography. I believe that we need to start talking to children about pornography from the age of 6 because there is just so much pornography on YouTube. It isn't funny. And if I had $1 for every parent that said to me, oh, but my child would never look at pornography, it's not a case of your child going to look for it. It finds them. And you know, like I said, it's on YouTube, or children at school will show them. So when I'm talking with children in primary school, I don't actually even call it pornography. I call them private pictures or private movies. And I brainstorm with kids, where might kids see pictures or movies of people with no clothes on? And just recently, I had a 5-year-old put up her hand and say, oh, it's easy, miss. You just ask Siri. But kids, when I'm brainstorming, kids, the first one kids come up is YouTube, and then they go through iPhones and iPads and things like that. So it's not me telling them, they already know where to go and find it. Now, the average age of children knowingly going to look for pornography, I believe, is 9. Research tells us 11, but it's out of date as far as I'm concerned. And I know of 3-year-olds that have come across it on YouTube, and even YouTube for kids isn't 100% safe. So I call them private pictures or private movies. And I've written some children's books, 2 specifically are designed to help parents talk to their children about pornography. I also sell another, I want to say 4 on my website that other people have written. And it's just a good starter. Now, in the notes, I'm actually going to put links to a couple of videos. One was an interview that I did with an expert from the UK, and a very dear friend of mine who she's a cyber trauma expert, and we had a conversation about pornography. So I'll share that link with you, and I'll also share a link to what to do if your child has seen porn. And in the notes, I've given you quite a long explanation of how to handle it. But when I'm talking with children, I do a bit of brain science with them, and I use the red book because that's the one about public and private. And I say to the children, let's pretend this is an iPad. And I type in fairies, but a picture of a lady with no clothes on, but big fairy wings comes up. What should I do? I had a young boy put up his hand and go, oh, well, miss, I'd type in fairies with clothes on. Like, you silly old woman, it's obvious. I just love working with kids. What comes out of their mouths is gold. But what I do is I teach children to turn it over, to say that's private out loud, and go and show an adult what they saw. Now, it's really important that you understand what they've seen, because last year I was exposed to some child exploitation material, child pornography. Somebody had tagged me into it on Instagram, and they came across the video and they didn't know what to do. So I came across this video, burst into tears. Long story short, I reported it and everything, but I told my husband exactly what I saw, and he's gone, oh yeah, like, big deal. I'm nearly hysterical, and all he can say is big deal. So this is why I need children to show you what they saw. So by flipping it over and showing an adult, because children are describing flashbacks and nightmares, they're not understanding what they're seeing. And children are telling me that when they see that stuff, and because some of it is so violent, they actually think that dad's doing that to mum. With older children, we need to talk to them about that is not what a healthy relationship looks like. And that's why right in the second video was about consent. So there's so much information that needs to be given to kids around this sort of stuff. And in this short little video, I'm not going to be able to cover it all. But on my YouTube channel, I've got other videos that you'll find useful. And, reading children's books in child-friendly language, to me, is one of the best ways of handling that. So I also have some free resources here, the starter kit. So if you'd like to go and get that, if you go to safeforkids.com.au/starter kit, if you're an educator or a teacher, if you work with children in any way, I also have a Safe for Kids community on Facebook with 2,000 educators in. So if you're interested in joining that, please do. I look forward to seeing you in the next few videos that we've got coming up. Stay safe. Please share, if you find this valuable, please share it with people you know, because it takes a community to keep kids safe. It's not up to children to keep themselves safe. Protective education is taught to children because they're the last line of defence, but we need to also know what to do if a child sees porn, not to overreact. And you'll find all of that information in the show notes. So thanks for watching. Bye.